Hello everyone, we're in Endurance Laser Lab. Today we're going to compare three different CNC machines that you can see on my left. All of them uses diode lasers. So here is a diode and here is a lens. I will compare these devices and we'll find out which is the best to use. Okay, let's define the proper words. So what is engraving? Engraving is a process when you put an image or letters on top of any surface. Now you can see letters and here you see the image. And laser cut is a little bit different. Here you see a circle and you can see the whole shape of this piece of art. So if you want to see all variety of abilities of lasers and what you can do, please watch different channels. Subscribe on Endurance Robots channel or George Fomichev channel. And here is we're going to show you some examples. So you can do engraving on plywood, wood, fabric. Now you see that we tried on different materials, and here I'm going to show you the leather. You see the leather, so you see it looks really nice. Also we succeeded with glass and acrylic and the rubber. Yeah, you can also do aluminum, but only if you do etching, so you do with electrolysis. So if you want to engrave and you need a software, please use a program called Inkscape, SketchUp, repeater host, and Cura also. For simplicity, we recommend you to use software that support raster imaging. For example, GRBL controller, ICE-3 or bandbox. We tried almost all of them. They're pretty common and depends what you like the most. So you may also visit our site and learn more on our sites, the comparison of different software. GRBL controller allows you to use Z-axis to control your diode laser and to remain always in focus. IS-3 is very good for half-tone engraving. Bandbox is good because of its very easy and simple way to run this software. First of all, laser can do dot after dot, so it's like soldering iron. Or another way is linear movement, so the laser is moving in the line. So with the line you can have faster result. Why it's important? Because diode lasers are not so powerful, and if you need to cut something, it takes more time and you have to calculate it before when you start doing this engraving. So sometimes it takes about 10-20 hours to cut a very big piece of wood or plywood, so keep that in mind. Okay, let's talk and see our engraving machines. So any of these devices you may use at home, but always when you do it, don't forget to put on the protective goggles and make sure that you have enough of airflow to do chemical active services. All these devices, they use step motors, you can see them, and you can see belt tensioner.
Либо ремни натяжения, вот они, ремни, и вот она передача идет от мотора шагового, который вращается и передвигается. Либо вот здесь.
Or as on the 3D printer WanHao, you can see a rail. So what is the difference between these CNC machines? First of all, as you can see, the key difference is of their size, and you can see from a smaller to a bigger one. not just size itself, but also size of engraving area where you can do your engraving. So we put lists A4 on purpose, so you can see how they look like compared to a piece of paper. You can see that this is like smaller versions of DIY engraving machines. It's like half of A4 paper. Here you see the full A4 paper, and make block you can engrave 2 lists of A4 papers, even more. So what's cool about WanHao 3D printer, that it has Z-axis, so you can always move your laser up and down. It means that you can always remain in focus while you do laser cut. That is very important, that takes times and increases speed of laser cut. It's not a big deal though, because in some lasers inside we put actuators inside, so you're still able to control that axis even if it's not a basic package. So the basic versions of these engraving machines, they do not allow you to move that axis. Okay, let's show you the small Chinese lasers. They normally go in a package, and Chinese guys, they supply with them. Normally their output is not more than 1 watt. So this particular is 0.5 watt, and this one is 5.5 watt is what they state. But in fact we already did measurements, and it's more, a little bit about maybe 1.1, 1.5 watts. So it's not really 5.5 watt at all. Or you can see endurance El Cheapo lasers that we install on different CNC machines here. So you can see that you can put horizontally a laser, I mean mount horizontally or vertically. So if you see that Chinese lasers, they probably require additional drilling, or it's about too complicated to mount them on some models. So, but you can see on WanHao 3D printer over here. So the good thing for WanHao that you can simply put a laser on your 3D printer, and it appears to become an engraving or laser cutting machine. We actually liked WanHao because it's pretty easy to run, and we also like these other models as well, like MakeBlock and DIY, and even a small one that's called Naja. For engravings, they are quite compatible. They are quite good for in terms of replacement parts. So if something's broken, you can easily find it on eBay or AliExpress and replace anything you want, even in your local electronics store. So what is the most important thing, that if you want to run powerful lasers on DIY on MakeBlock, then you have to put something special in here. You need additional electronic circuit. So this is Optron pair, we call it, and it's a transistor installed. So it receives 12 volts from M2 connector from here, and the output connects to a powerful laser. You need it because powerful lasers, they require more than 2 amps of power. Standard MakeBlock and DIY do not have it. So smaller lasers, they do not require so high amps power. So they are enough of this M2 connector. Here you can see how to make it. So we will share it on our website and on our YouTube channel, showing how to make this electronic power circuit. So you can see them all here. So all they are different. The first difference is price, of course. So the cheapest is Naja, and the most expensive is 3D printer with laser. So we call it WanHao combo. So the basic framework from the cheapest one is starting from $100 to probably $400 for 3D printer, and it is without a laser. So if you put 2.1 watt El Cheapo laser, it's plus $195, or 3.5 is plus $295.
там, $200-300.
So keep in mind that powerful lasers, they cannot be cheaper, very cheap, because diodes, good quality, high quality diodes, they're quite expensive, and this is something you cannot reduce price on. So what's important, like I said before, that all parts, replacing parts, you can easily buy for DIY engraving machines, or for MakeBlock or WanHao, you can easily replace anything you want from official suppliers. Yeah, sometimes circuits burning or stepper motors, so you need you have to make sure that you can replace them just in case. So hope that you like this video and we helped you to find out which engraving machine you like the most. You can see some difference, and if you like this video, please share with your friends, give us likes, and hopefully we can be useful next time, and watch us next time, and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.